Thank you, Coalition of Societies for the Rights of Older Persons in Nigeria, in commemorating UN International Day of Families, and also in recognizing and giving me opportunity to present in this forum. I am James Batia Kinuthia, and I'm the founder and president of Sir James Care Homes, Nairobi. Our work in Nairobi and generally in the whole of Africa. I am a master practitioner in Spark of Life model of care, which is a model of care recommended and has followed the protocols of World Health Organizations on how to create a model in dementia care and palliative care. So every day we face either challenge or we face successes in the families that we deal with. And today's topic was built on family restorations or restoration under dementia care. These are experiences from Sir James Care Homes for the Aged. Dementia affects memory, emotions, and relationship and identity. And it's good to define dementia. Dementia is a deterioration of or degeneration of the brain cells. There are more than 100 forms of dementia, and the most common form is Alzheimer's. Then we have other forms like temporal lobe dementia, Parkinsonism, Lewy body dementia, and others. So families often experience emotional exhaustion and confusion. So you can imagine somebody who had good memory, was quite creating positive or giving positive energy, people with identity, a doctor, an engineer, but now they are losing all this. I think the people who are closest to that person will feel exhausted and confused, and literally they need support. And dementia care must focus on restoring connection and dignity so that this family remains intact and be able to help this person. Understanding dementia beyond memory loss. In Spark of Life model of care, we talk about seeing a person, that nice soul, seeing a person beyond the disease, seeing a person beyond differences, seeing a person beyond difficult behavior, emotional withdrawal and isolation, personality and behavior changes, communication breakdown, caregiver burnout and stigma, family disconnection. These are all a focus towards how can we maintain and understand dementia. So you find this person is emotionally withdrawn, most of them are isolated, there is behavior changes, there is communication breakdown, they are not able to complete sentences, they are not able to process thoughts. Also, you find because it's a long-term care, first stage, second stage, and third stage, most caregivers get burnouts and stigma. There is family disconnection. You can imagine somebody who was maybe going somewhere and doing some work, they cannot no longer go to work. Somebody who was very good in farming, they cannot really do that work efficiently because of the brain. They cannot be able to do their daily activities like they used to. So there is family disconnection and segregation. What do we mean by restoring families? That is rebuilding emotional bonds. So a family being a unit, and the first sanctuary unit, family should be an emotional bond, being empathetic, offering genuine love, being there for that person, being compassionate, restoring dignity and belonging, encouraging meaningful family interactions, reducing guilt and stigma, creating joyful moments together, doing birthdays together, reducing that moment that they feel, oh, I cannot remember this person. Be the one to be the memory. Introduce yourself. Avoid asking challenging questions to these people so that they are able to express themselves freely, so that they don't feel challenged intellectually. The spark of life model of care. Sir James Care Homes adopted this model in 2020. It is a person or relationship-centered care. It's built on emotion before correction. So we feel you, we connect with you heart to heart before we start correcting you. So if I see you are picking somebody else's food, or maybe you have come out of your room with inside out shirt, I don't have to correct you. All I do is connect with you and make that happy moment like, oh, maybe it's unfinished fashion of a shirt. That shirt looks very nice that way. And the day goes on. Being playful and meaningful engagement, give them this person meaningful things to do. Maybe in the garden, if they used to like cooking, let them do things that are engaging in the family. So don't segregate them, don't isolate them, but rather bring that family bond together. On my experiences, reconnecting through music. Music is very therapeutic, and all of us, we know that. A withdrawn resident responded to familiar gospel music. That's very nice when you see this happening. So those old songs, those old gospel songs, those church choir songs, they resonate with these people so much. This person will start smiling. This person will start humming. This person will start reconnecting emotionally, smiling, and all that. So you find if in a family unit, that daughter, that son, will, when they see this their parent or their loved one participating in these things, they feel reconnected again. They feel that ignited spirit again. That way, you have done what we call emotional restoration, which then brings back that family bond. So another experience in that we have had is healing of family guilt. Families often feel guilty after placement in care. Dementia is a medical condition requiring support. Counseling and family involvement help healing. Shared caregiving restores confidence. So you find once this family is seeking our service, once they bring their loved one to our center, they go home feeling like, oh, think we cannot do it. But I always do, we always make sure that we do what we call guidance and counseling, that this is not that you cannot manage, but rather is because this is a disease and it needs professional care. It needs personnel that is trained. It needs care that is specialized, that possibly cannot be given in your house. And if at all can be done in your house, we always tell you that this we can do it in your house as long as possible. But if, because care is a transition, if we need to have this person in the care center where they can do well, where they can be happy and have an enjoyable moment, why not? It's a normal feeling for everyone when you have such a situation. It's not an easy decision, but most of us will have to make these difficult decisions. Another experience is restoring purpose. Residents engage in garden activities, music, dance, and outdoor wellness programs. Spiritual and intergenerational engagement. Families regain hope, seeing joyful participation. So you find these families are starting to engage in activities. If they see their loved one, they see that spark coming back. They find this person dancing. They find this person that they are engaging in church. They are able to sing along. This daughter, this son, this wife, this whoever the family person would be, would feel integrated and will feel restored. And this, if it's happening in a family unit, live alone in a care home, where we talk about one big family, you find this family is happier. They are able to have peace of mind. They are able to organize their things very well. They are able to go for holidays. They are able to support the family caregiver with a lot of ease. So once you restore purpose to this person living with dementia, you also restore the family. Importance of social inclusion. Loneliness accelerates decline. So if a person living with dementia is left somewhere alone for a long time, you find they will tend to lose these functions. They will forget how to talk, they will forget how to eat, they will forget everything that they had. So bringing them out and giving them something to do is quite key. Older persons need belonging and purpose. They need to feel that their potentials are exploited, their potential are felt in the communities. Families should prioritize emotional presence. Communities must support age-friendly inclusion. So in our community training programs, we talk about a dementia-friendly environment. We talk about age-friendly environment. We talk about club programs whereby these people can come and do something that they feel is meaningful in their life and is productive. You find like Sir James Care Homes, we have various clubs, exercise clubs, crocheting clubs, art clubs. All these are age-friendly oriented programs. What are the challenges facing families in Africa? Limited dementia awareness. Oh, we always talk about dementia, but how many are we? And for how long? Yeah. There are other things: stigma, misconception, financial and caregiver strain, lack of geriatric infrastructure, urban migration, and elder isolation. All these factors culminate into a barrier of people being able to face dementia in a manner that the family will remain restored. So you find most families are stigmatized, they are financially exhausted. Somebody can live with dementia for more than 10 years. Caregiver strain, lack of geriatric infrastructure, lack of registration, government, lack of political will to propel these engines. Urban migration, the geoeconomics, everybody wants to go out there and work, and they live out, they go out of the country. They are looking for greener pastures as well. They are more educated, so they leave villages and leave the elders there. So a person living with dementia at old age is very vulnerable. What are the recommendations? Government should invest in geriatric care. This we have said over and over and over again. I hope it will happen in our generation. Families should remain emotionally connected. So we should have empathy, genuine love, and compassion as a pillar for our families. A house or a family should be a sanctuary where somebody comes home and feels at home. And that's what Sir James Care Homes advocate for. And most of the people who are champions of dementia advocacy and care always talk about, and they practice these things diligently. So that must end dementia stigma. People must be made, and especially through churches, through political gatherings, that dementia is not something that should be stigmatized. These are people like anybody else, and they need to be treated as the same. That they need specialized care. We need to build dementia-friendly environments, homes, houses, promote intergenerational relationships. Let the young meet the older person. Let them have that bond. This restores the culture. This restores the family. And that is what bond is. And that's what makes somebody living with dementia thrive better and feel at home. So let's support also caregiver training and awareness. So family caregivers should be sensitized that they need special skills to be effective in dementia care. Yeah, at Sir James Care Homes, we do sensitization workshops as one-day workshop every Tuesday of every month. And also we have professional development programs running at the care home. What is my message today? Dementia may affect memory, but does not erase humanity. So somebody living with dementia should never be belittled, should never be erased into being a human, but rather supported and treated, and their rights be protected. Families can still love, connect, and heal together through compassionate care. So we as professionals in this area, or people who have been called and passionate and ready to learn and ready to support people living with dementia, we should make sure that these people are able to smile again through their families. Compassion restores dignity. Family-centered care creates healing. Emotional connection remains possible. And I must thank you for supporting older persons in dementia care. Thank you very much for this session, and I'm humbled. Thank you to all the attendees, and I am sure I'll get so many messages and I'll be able to answer once I am able to. Thank you very much, and I wish you all the best. All the people who are working towards dementia care in Africa, I wish for you all the best. Thank you very much.